So you get 2 of them. You buy 2, and then you get 2 for free. I might do this. Pretty good deal. Probably like the 2 Snickers, and then maybe like take 5 and a Heath bar for later on. Save it for when I'm doing Escape from Maine. I don't really like the potato big cup. It's too potato chippy. But I do like the Reese's Take 5. I do like Take 5. Probably if I directed, I'd do a rule of thumb of at least take 3. At least 3 takes. Maybe these 2 and a Heath bar, a Take 5. Probably go with the Snickers. I'll go with the Take 5. Throw in a Payday. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Heath bar. I'll go with these right here. The Heath, the Payday, the Snickers, and the Take 5. A lot of muffins in the morning, but I've got the Signature Select muffins, $1.99. Reduced for quick sale. For snackage, I know we've got a couple of these things to keep in the refrigerator. This might be good if that's actually really $1.99. Reduced for quick sale bakery, yeah. Oh wow, they have different stuff. I think I'm probably gonna go with this one. It's got the cake, the blueberry muffins. This one's just straight up donuts. More donuts here. You didn't usually get this at night. They'll do like a $2 special. I'll probably just go with the muffins. I don't have any milk, but that should be okay. All right.
Scan. For items without barcodes, touch the quick lookup button. 159. 159.
Let's just see if it works though.
159. 159.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Savings.
R codes.
18.
Yeah. They actually know that's being single size on the R card, so they actually need to take it off. It looks like Cole
Please
Spivey.
remember to take your receipt. Thank you. Welcome. Scan I.
I'll munch on the muffins and probably break out in a monologue. I'm curious on the store. At least we got the symbol on it. All right, maybe on here too. It has a Tom Thumb of the Tom Thumb now. Okay, that's interesting. Next step is to start editing. I just wanted to take 5 Reese's. And the thing is about the process of Escape from Maine, I know David Foster Wallace talked about his process. He would write it down, then he would write it again, and then he would type it. I am writing it down on note cards, and then I'm looking at the book. I'm taking excerpts because it's an adaptation from the book I wrote, Escape from Maine, also known as Escape from Me. So I'm taking from that, and then I'm using note cards for the structure. So I know that I'm going to be writing 2 different scenes coming up. I already wrote tonight. I wrote the page 7 scene, going from probably 7 to 8, which is called Goodbye Sharon, which is him in Buffalo, New York. He's at a Holiday Inn at a conference room, and he's walking around in a circle, and he's wearing he's got his HTC phone. Jonah has an HTC phone, a Merge, and he's listening to, a soundtrack, playlist. I believe it's War on War by Wilco. And then it cuts, and he's jogging in Buffalo, New York on the sidewalks, and he's got a iPod Shuffle, Generation 4 iPod Shuffle, hooked to his zipper, sweat zipper. And so I'm gonna write that scene tonight and set it up, and we'll see that. If the cat doesn't bite me too much. Let's see how take 4 is. Take 5. Then I have 2 more scenes. The other scene, which I wrote down on the note card, is a scene when Mom and Jonah are entering Dover Foxcroft, and it's all icy and snowy, like a glistening wonderland, and there's just all this glistening snow. They go there. Mom is dropped off in Abbott, and then, which I don't know if I'll say the town. I'll say she's dropped off at, like, this house, and then it switches to him driving to Waterville to go to a Walmart, pick up some supplies, where he gets lost coming back trying to find Parkman, and he's going in a circle running out of gas. He finally stops and asks this character, this guy that's in his house. It's kind of Kurt Vonnegut kind of character that he talks to in this house, like the ghost of Kurt Vonnegut kind of thing, because he has a biography. He gets a biography later of Kurt Vonnegut. And he's talking like a younger version of Kurt Vonnegut in this house, which I think it really happened. And I was on like offshoot of the Moosehead Trail. I'll have to look at some mapping to see exactly where I was. And I tell the guy, you know, I go up to his house and I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. I keep going in a circle. I'm running out of gas. I'm trying to get to Parkman, to this cabin. I need to know where Parkman is. Can you help me? Can you call like the authorities or whatever? I think I said the sheriff, whatever. And he has his hands out like this at the window going, I'm sorry, but there is a guy that recently escaped after robbing a pharmacy, and he's on the loose, and we don't know where he's at, so I can't let you in. I go, I have my license. It's from Texas. It's Texas license. You know, he holds that up. You know, I have my license. You know, he said, well, hang on, let me call. And he gets on the phone. He calls the authorities, and he said, well, they say that there's a road from this house that'll lead you to Parkman. It's the next road. You just turn right and you stay straight. Just stay straight. You'll run right into Parkman. From that road, it leads me right into Dexter, which is the town of Stephen King, where Stephen King was raised. And I'm running kind of on empty. I go through Dexter and then finally find Dover Foxcroft. And then from Dover Foxcroft, I can go back to Parkman. This happened to me, really. It really happened to me. I was completely lost, and it was cold outside. Probably, maybe in the teens. It was very cold when that happened. Because we arrived there in December, going into probably right before January of 2012 is when this happened, where it was very cold outside. Probably like, you know, single digits. It was very cold that night. But I did find my way there, but I had to go down this one road, and I'm just gonna say some road. I'm not gonna get all mappy on it, but I get to Dexter, and then from Dexter, it leads me to Dover. And then once I find Dover, then, you know, I was finally able to get back. Because I know from Dover where the turnoff is to go down where Harlow Pond is, to cross Harlow Pond. There's one way when you go through Dexter, there's a road called Guff, G-U-F-F. It's a Hebrew word. Look it up what it means. But that road actually, it means the body. The Guff does. That road actually leads into Parkman as well. But I didn't go that way. I didn't find that road. What I found that night was I found Dover Foxcroft. By taking this one road, it led me right to Dover Foxcroft. And then I was able to go Dover Foxcroft, go through Harlem Pond, and make it to the main road to where the cabin was. Whew, it was scary. It was a scary night. That was my introduction to Dexter, Maine, the home of Stephen King. Well, where Stephen King was raised. It's gonna get a cookie. The trunk. It's wind. I get a shot of the trees, the tree limbs. Lynn Driver for sure. All right, and we're on a payday. That was some really heavy wind. It's very, very windy where we're at right now. And I got some good Lynn Driver stuff that I'll be editing. Nothing like a payday. I think payday is better than take 5. For sure. Payday is better. Then there's Snickers. The other one. Oh, a Heath bar. One of my favorites. Super windy. Be careful with the door. It's super windy. I had like 2 candy bars. Here, give me a kiss.
Hi.
I had a Take 5 and a Payday, and I got a Snickers and a Heath bar in the back. You can buy 2 and get 2 for free. And then for $2 over there in the bakery at this time, you get a whole thing of like muffins and donuts.
Oh, awesome.
So I only spent $5 and got a bunch of sugar.
Yay.
All right. I'm only gonna get Walmart if there's a musician. It's very windy. It's February 26, 2023, 9:47 p.m. There's Linda.
Hi.
We're dealing with on the 170 and the 850.
How many miles you did?
I don't know. I constantly film that thing, and I send you all this stuff. Okay, it's windy. You can see if I let go of the steering wheel, it starts moving, and it is very windy. All right, you can't tell here, but earlier it was moving the car, and I was sitting there, and the wind was moving the actual car. Not like physically moving it, but it was kind of rocking a little bit. My goodness.
Made it sound like it was steak stick.
Hang on, you can see the flag up here. Well, the flag is still intact. You can hear that flag doing that Jaws thing. You can hear the wind. I mean, it's post-apocalyptic Lynn Driver style. Jackson Town. I'm going to Jackson. Going to Jackson, messing around. Ooh, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. Going to Jackson Town. I'm going to Jackson. Whoa, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We going to Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going to Jackson. We're going to Jackson Town. I'm going to Jackson. We're going to mess around. I love that. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about going to Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going to Jackson, going to Jackson Town. We going. What's that? What's that about?
Going on tonight. So the first thing is we have a low risk of severe weather this evening. The Dallas-Fort Worth area included in a level 1 marginal risk. On the 1 to 5, as you might imagine, it's the lowest you can get. Level 2 slight risk up toward Bowie and northwestern Cook County and west of that along the Red River. That's a slightly better chance to see those 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts and maybe some quarter-size hail too. By far, the most intense portion of this storm system and intense thunderstorms will be in the far eastern panhandle of Texas and into Oklahoma. And that's where these thunderstorms are already starting to blow up tonight. And there they are. We have lots of severe thunderstorm warnings. You know, we did. Some of them have canceled. Now we have this tornado warning here, east of Amarillo. So this batch of thunderstorms will actually pick up in intensity as it moves off to the east.
Going through. Yep, he's going through Abilene. One classic though. He's hauling a classic car right there. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going Jackson, don't mess around. I'm going Jackson, on Jackson time. Jackson, Mississippi or Jackson, Tennessee. I'm guessing Jackson, Tennessee. Could be Mississippi though. Maybe he just wasn't specific on that one. We got,
Sweetie.
Okay, I'm sorry. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went. No one was better than Johnny Cash. Not yet. We're still waiting. You're waiting for somebody to beat Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson. Willie just all on the road again. What you laughing at? What you laughing about?
Happy Catcher Day. Cool. I just saw the dog on eBay. Cat on a computer selling the dog on eBay. Sorry, that's funny.
Well, on the road again. I can't just wait to get on the road again. I just love making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on that road again. That's a Willie. They call him Red. People that, hey, stop flipping boogers at me. I know we're singing about Willie Nelson. I know he's boogers compared to Johnny Cash. You admit that.
Oh my gosh, Robbie said Johnny Cash.
Right when I said it, prophetic. Where is it?
Right there.
Where? Point.
Right there.
Point with your finger.
Right there. Johnny Cash.
That's it. Yeah, it's Johnny Cash. You're all right. Johnny Cash.
Right when you said it, I read that word. Wow.
I gotta move the screen up a little bit there, darling. Johnny Cash, played by Joaquin Phoenix. Nomination for Best Actor for Joaquin. Didn't get it till Joker. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going Jackson. We don't mess around. We going Jackson. on Jackson Town. There we go. Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate that. He's the only one, like my friend said, Danny. I'm not trying to be like Elvis, but what my friend Danny said, Danny told me, he said Cole, Johnny Cash is the only guy in the world that can say, hi, I'm Johnny Cash. He's the only man in the world that can say, hello everyone, I'm Johnny Cash. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Hey, gone Jackson, on Jackson Town. Yeah, we gone Jackson. We gonna mess around. Something like that. Whatever the reason, I don't know why, but I did meet Willie Nelson. I met him when I was a teenager in high school. I was playing a farmer named Harper, John Harper. We were doing a little play called Rivers and Ravines, and my drama teacher, John Templin, he got in touch with Fort Worth Star Telegram. They did an interview about the play, and Willie Nelson, we were using some of his music, and we went to Billy Bob's. He was opening, or he was doing a show at Billy Bob's. This is probably before his son, or no, his son may have already been born or not. Yeah, his son was already born, but we had those long pigtails and smelled like herb. I don't know if it was perfume or some kind of weird flower. And he's just real nice guy, real quiet spoken, not a lot of words come out of Willie Nelson's mouth, and a lot of time, but he was real nice, and we all met him. My friend Mike got an Elvis Presley album or something like that, and he signed that. I don't know if Mike had a Willie Nelson album. Mike got in front of the shot. Rob got in front of the shot, shook his hand. I didn't get in the photo. Rob blocked me from the photo. But I was mentioned in the paper because a quote. She's gonna bell right. It's like, get me out of the car. Get me out. We're on tour, but that's Linda. She's one of the lead singers. When we get a chance, we sing sometime. We're gonna open for Sun Kill Moon. Probably, I don't know. She's running off there. I'm gonna show her this way. She goes, don't be mistaken, it's not Jesus with the hoodie on. Go in and repaint Walmart. The paint job of Walmart. Yeah, it's talking her ear off about Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash. I never met Johnny Cash, but I heard some people did meet him. Yeah, she goes down that way. That's a Czech lady. She always comes out and say hi to us. I guess she's coming out in the parking lot, jump carry style, to say hi. But they say it's so windy that I don't know. I have a joke about why it's so windy, but something to do with the Wizard of Oz. Kansas. Boy, they're making some noise here. Oh, we have to go through here. Doing remodeling at the Walmart right now. That's what we get for buying bananas. What? They're drilling for oil. Watch out. Yeah, they're drilling for oil. And we're just here to buy bananas. Huh? Wait a second. They don't take apples. Maybe we could buy some apples. Some kind of alien cover-up.